I'm reading Stephen King's books in publication order, and today I get to talk about one of his most popular novels. It is The Shining, which he released in 1977. Somehow, this was only his third novel. This was a reread for me. I read it the first time when I was a teenager, but if I'm being honest, I think it was scarier this go around. And it was scary on multiple fronts. The story is about a man named Jack Torrance who is hired on as the winter caretaker for a resort hotel in the mountains of Colorado. He brings along his wife Wendy and their young son Danny, and the trio plans to spend the entire winter in this hotel alone with limited contact to the outside world. That's terrifying enough to me, but this hotel has a history and it's now home to supernatural forces that are trying to prey on Jack's weaknesses. And to top it all off, little Danny has a special ability to see what the hotel is trying to do to his family. But back to what I said about it being scary on multiple fronts, being trapped and isolated in a huge hotel by yourself for months, it's nightmare fuel. But then when you add in the mental horrors that Jack faces, addiction and violent tendencies that he has worked his entire adult life to try to overcome, along with the abuse that he faced himself as a child, that's the part that really made this book unsettling. And without getting into spoiler territory, the special ability that Danny has in this book is a supernatural phenomenon that happens in multiple Stephen King books. And I just thought it was really cool that we had a whole book centered around that. And it wouldn't be a video about The Shining if I didn't mention Stanley Kubrick's film adaptation. I thought it was amazing. He was a great director and the actors were phenomenal in that movie. I also do have this sticker in my phone that I use as a reaction all the time, but it in no way compares to this book. You really need to read this. It got 5 stars from me the first time I read it and 5 stars again this time. I definitely think this is one that you need to put on your list if you're at all interested in Stephen King or the horror genre, especially as we are going into the colder months. You might feel like you're trapped in a hotel or something. If you are interested in a full review where I don't necessarily have to avoid spoilers and I go further into the themes that I think this book is trying to tackle, I have a full review up on my YouTube channel, which you can find. You know where to go. But anyways, come back here soon because I'll have a video up of his next book, Night Shift. Okay, bye.